performance of a large format console in a portable and beautifully designed desktop package, enabling you to take your recordings to the next level in every way. Every ID interface features the Audient console mic preamp, the same preamp design found in our renowned console, the ASP8024 Heritage Edition. Designed by David Dearden in the late 90s, the Audient console mic pre delivers ultra-low noise and low distortion audio with a touch of classic analog warmth to add a bit of character to your recordings. ID4 has a single Audient console preamp, allowing you to connect microphones using an XLR cable or line-level equipment using a TRS jack. The input gain is easily adjustable with a dedicated gain knob, and for condenser microphones, ID4 delivers true 48-volt phantom power over USB, ensuring your microphones get the power they need for optimal sonic performance. So as well as the preamp on channel 1, ID4 has a JFET instrument input on channel 2, enabling you to record anything from electric guitars and basses to analog synths. Our discrete DI circuit has been designed to replicate the input stage of a classic valve amplifier, ensuring you get an accurate yet warm signal when you're recording. So whether you're quickly laying down an idea or running a full guitar tracking session with an amp sim, ID4's harmonically rich instrument input is the perfect sonic foundation for your guitar or bass. High-quality converters are a vital factor in ensuring you're accurately hearing what you're recording or mixing. ID4's converters make sure you hear every detail of your audio on the way in and the way out, letting you make better creative decisions and taking your recordings to the next level. As well as a set of speaker outputs on the rear of the unit, ID4 has a dual headphone output capable of driving headphones up to 600 ohms, with both quarter-inch and mini-jack connections, perfect for collaborating with friends and other artists, or for when you misplace your headphone adapter. Don't let latency slow you down when you're recording. Using ID4's monitor mix knob, quickly create and monitor a blend of your inputs and your computer audio, find the perfect balance, and lay down your tracks effortlessly. And as a bonus, if you rotate the monitor mix knob all the way to input, you can actually see the level of your inputs on the meters to check that your levels are set correctly. As well as getting ultra-low latency monitoring, ID4's monitor pan feature enables you to pan both your mic pre-input and your instrument input from left to right, making it easy for you to create a balanced headphone mix that suits you. Simply press and hold the ID and speaker buttons and then rotate the main knob. With ID4's scroll control feature, you can turn the volume knob into a virtual scroll wheel and take control of a variety of compatible on-screen parameters. Quickly dial in settings, adjust faders, or even write in automation without spending hours staring at a screen. ID4 is compatible with iOS devices, so recording on the go is easier than ever. For those using a newer iOS device with USB-C connectivity, you can actually power ID4 directly from the device.
MiniFuse 2 is a compact, easy-to-use two-input audio interface that builds on the design of its little brother, MiniFuse 1. Sharing the same great performance features, high-quality design, and simple interface alongside the powerful software bundle and its software companion, MiniFuse Control Center. Its role as an audio interface is to capture and send recordings of your voice or your instruments to your PC or Mac. Then, using audio software like Ableton Live or FL Studio, you can play, tweak, and finalize your ideas. So if you're a guitarist, producer, podcaster, or a singer-songwriter like me, MiniFuse 2 is the perfect device to bridge the gap between your ideas and a finished audio product. MiniFuse also comes in two colors, black and white. Let's explore its features step by step to see how it works. Let's start with its two combo inputs, which let you record up to 2 instrument or microphone sources at once. These inputs are identical, designed for both XLR cables for microphones, and when using an instrument like a guitar or synthesizer, you'll use a jack cable. That leads us to the input gain level knobs, which are the same for both channels. These let you set the appropriate audio input levels of your incoming signal. Getting the right gain level with these controls is important as it allows you to achieve crisp and clean recordings. To help you get the right gain settings, the gain level knobs have LEDs which indicate the signal level. If the LED starts blinking in red, this means that your level is too high. To make sure you're recording a clean, good signal, simply set the gain knob so the LEDs always blink in blue. This will ensure your incoming audio is clear. As a principle, the peaks of your incoming signal should be between -36 and -6 decibels, and you can always adjust this precisely in your recording software or MiniFuse Control Center. Below the gain level knobs for inputs 1 and 2, you'll find the instrument selection switch. Whenever you're recording guitar or bass, turn it on to set the correct level. It turns blue when switched on, like this. Next, you'll see the 48V phantom power button for powering certain types of microphones. Some microphones need extra power to function, which we call active microphones. Active microphones usually have 48V written on them, in which case you'll need to activate Minifuse's 48V button. Mics that don't need power are called passive microphones. These can be used with Minifuse without activating Minifuse's 48V button. Make sure...
First and foremost, just want to say congratulations. We are so incredibly proud of this product. It is the most feature-rich and advanced audio interface that we have ever developed, and we know you're going to love it. Let's take a look at what comes inside the box. A couple manuals, the Symphony desktop itself, and a whole box full of accessories. So we've got two different cables, USB-C and USB-A. An Apogee USB thumb drive, the Symphony desktop power cable with adapters for whatever country you're in. Now the adapters are really easy to use, they just slide right on top of the power cable. Now it's time to hook everything up. Most of what's in the box is pretty self-explanatory, but there's one thing that might throw you off: connecting the power cable. Because you actually need to plug it in and twist it until it locks. All right, so I've got everything connected. Next, I want to power my Symphony desktop on by clicking on the dial. Now, when you power your Symphony desktop on, you're going to see the screen flash white a bunch of times. This is completely normal. It's part of the boot sequence. Great. You got everything connected. You've got your Symphony desktop powered on. Now, depending on when you purchased it, you're going to see one of two different things on the screen. Regardless of what you see, it is very important that you update your unit. You can do that by heading over to our registration page, either by following the link here, or you can go to apogeedigital.com/support/register. Fill it out, and at the end of the registration page, you'll get a link to download the most current software. You'll also receive an email shortly afterwards with codes for the Clear Mountain Spaces and ECS channel strip plugins that are included with every Symphony desktop. Once you've completed the download, it's time to update your Symphony desktop using the included USB thumb drive. Double-click on the DMG or zip file, depending on if you're using Mac or Windows, and take the Symphony desktop installer file and drag it onto the USB thumb drive that came with Symphony desktop. Once the file transfer is complete, you can eject the thumb drive and insert it into the back USB port of your Symphony desktop. Navigate to the settings area of your touchscreen display by clicking on the gear in the upper left-hand corner and scroll.
Let's take a look at how the features on EVO 16 can help make recording easier for you. EVO 16 is our most powerful interface yet. Get studio quality recordings with 8 built-in EVO preamps and advanced converter technology. Connect digital equipment for those larger recording sessions, giving you a max channel count of 24 in and 24 out. Add to that intelligent mic preamps that set their own levels with smart gain, the all-new Motion UI control system, audio loopback, and a whole host of other features. EVO 16 is truly a studio powerhouse designed from the ground up to make recording easy. So let's talk about the inputs. There are 8 EVO mic preamps on combi jack inputs, enabling you to record microphones over XLR connections, as well as line-level equipment such as synths or keyboards over TRS jacks. Our EVO preamp technology not only has the sonic advantages of an all-analog mic preamp, but by being digitally controlled, it offers incredible precision, which gives you the ability to dial in gain levels with pinpoint accuracy down to the decibel, control preamps from software, perfectly match the levels of stereo pairs, and make use of EVO 16's smart gain feature. So it's a digitally controlled analog mic pre, the best of both worlds. To build the perfect guitar or bass tone, you need the right foundation. So the first 2 inputs on the front panel feature our harmonically rich JFET instrument inputs. Designed to replicate the input stage of a classic valve amplifier, these inputs provide an ideal sonic foundation before you hit your guitar sims. Just plug in your instrument, set the channel to instrument mode, and get recording. One of the main factors that separates EVO interfaces from the competition is the smart gain feature. Powered by our lightning-quick smart gain algorithm, it uses advanced peak analysis to automatically analyze, adjust, and set your gain to the perfect levels, all in less than 20 seconds. This is an incredibly powerful feature, letting you set the input levels for all 8 inputs at the same time. So it's quick and easy to get going on those large and often time-sensitive sessions, as well as making it easier for you to record on your own. For example, if you're a drummer and recording yourself, imagine being able to set up your mics, press the smart gain button, start playing, and 20 seconds later, your levels are dialed in and you're ready to record. So smart gain lets you save time, avoid clipping, and rest easy knowing your recordings will turn out great. To send audio out of EVO 16, there are 8 line outputs to use with studio monitors or external equipment such as outboard gear or headphone amplifiers. You can also connect a second set of studio monitors and toggle between them using the Alt Speaker function. For listening on headphones, there are 2 dedicated headphone outputs on the front panel designed to drive even the most demanding headphones, perfect for artists when recording or for checking back to your own mix. With the huge amount of I/O available, we've made sure to deliver on the audio performance. Providing a massive 121 dB of dynamic range, EVO 16's high-performance converter technology makes sure you're hearing your audio more accurately, helping you to confidently make creative decisions, identify issues, and just generally improve your all-round recording and mixing game. A powerful interface needs a powerful control system, and EVO 16's Motion User Interface, or Motion UI, has been designed to transform the way that you interact with an audio interface for the better. At the heart of Motion UI is the beautiful backlit full-color LCD screen, which uses IPS technology to ensure the screen is always legible from multiple viewing angles, all while ensuring your key session information, such as metering, is displayed in crystal clear, high resolution. Designed to keep you and your session in motion, Motion UI offers detailed visual feedback whenever interacting with the hardware, intelligently displaying information as and when you need it. So what do I mean by that? Well, pressing an input or output button will temporarily display the channel's name, the levels, and the functions activated for that specific